celebrating life, life, love and loyalty. We doing it tonight, tonight, and for all of eternity. Tonight we gonna make. Hey keepers, what's up? It's your girl Key, and I'm back with another video just for you guys. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and click on that notification bell so you will be notified when I post another video. So guys, let me just tell you all up front, okay? I know that there will be people commenting under this video, putting in their 2 cents, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. This is what social media is about. You put whatever you put on social media, and people are free to just, comment and share their opinions. So I have no problem with it. You guys could comment whatever you want to comment. Just know that I am not going to put my energy into responding if there is any type of, negative comments. I won't put my energy into responding. Okay? Another thing is I am a YouTuber and I do vlogs. And part of being YouTubers, especially vloggers, we share real life experiences sometimes. And this is something that I have experienced and I want to talk about it. So once again, you're free to comment. This is my experience and I'm going to share it with you guys. So for most people, a lot of people may not know who I am, which is fine. I am very fine with people not knowing a lot about me. But I am also an artist. I have had songs played on the radio. I did radio interviews. My dad is a soca artist. My grandfather is a veteran DJ. I am a songwriter, a popular soca artist, sang a song that I wrote. So it's like I'm not just this nobody who's just coming to talk about these artists and this experience. Now, I did hosting back in 2018, right? I was a co-host on this radio station in Maryland, and at that time we had just started our segment, our program on the radio station, and we were looking for artists to interview. So at that point in time, Swanee had just bust. That's when he sang, I think it's Go For Them is the name of the song. I think that's the name of the song. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but you all would know what I'm talking about. I know he was singing for a very long time since he was in secondary school and everything like that. But I think that song is what made him really blow up. And at the same time, I had a friend who I went primary school with. I saw she was posting her boyfriend, which is or was KG. I'm not sure if they're still together. But I thought that was KG, like DKG, because there's a soca artist named KG, like there's a known KG, right? So I thought it was that KG at the point in time. I didn't have a face to go with the name, so I thought that was KG. So I hit her up and everything so we could have got him to do an interview on the radio station, right? And so, he agreed to do it and everything like that. And I did do it. I'm not sure if I got in contact with Swanee through him or if it was through Della. But I know I got in contact with Swanee also. And they were both willing to do the interviews. And they did do the interviews, which I will show. And so, obviously, years have passed. This is 2012 now. I think it was late last year or early this year. I don't remember exactly. But I started a show on YouTube, this interview series called The Highlight, which the link to that channel is always in my description. Okay, so you guys can go subscribe. I haven't posted a video on that channel in a long time because I'm just focusing on building one channel first, which is this channel, which is my personal channel. I just want to build this channel first and then I will focus on my other channels. But nevertheless, I hit up KG, So, and I will show you guys the message and everything. I'm not making this up. I hit him up and it was just like, at first he was like, just let him know when and whatever the case is. So I told him this day and this time. He was like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't remember exactly what he would say. I would post the conversation. And then when that day come, I wasn't getting in contact with him. And then he hit me up probably like 2 days after. And then we rescheduled again.
And then when I tried to contact him for that one, it was a whole bit around the bush, right? So I was like, okay, if KG is acting this way, then probably Swanee is gonna act the same way. I was like, please don't tell me it's a type of rich and switch kind of thing going on here, right? I was like, I have to keep running behind you for what? I was like, I'm sure if this was like BT or MTV or some big channel trying to get in contact with him, he might have been the one doing all the hitting up to make sure everything's still in place, right? So I was like, girl, it don't even matter, because trust me, there's a lot of people that I could interview. I'm just holding back on those interviews right now. As I say, I'm trying to build this channel, right? So I did follow Swanee and I DM'd him, but then I was like, girl, that's not making no sense. So I unfollowed him and I deleted the DM, because I was like, he's not going to get this direct message. A bunch of people is probably direct messaging him. And I'm not sure if I hit him up via the email that's on his page. I'm not sure. I can't remember if I sent an email. So Swanee is not really the issue in this video. But I'm just putting him in because he was someone who I interviewed on the radio station when he had just really like bus. I did interview him, right? My issue is with KG, right? And let me not even say it's an issue, because I don't have an issue with him. My experience is about KG, right? So what happened was, after a while, I was just like, don't bother about it, because I feel like, I'm being ignored or whatever the case is. He read that message too and never responded, but that was the last thing I said to him, right? But to me, it's like, you're this person who portrays this type of leadership, right? You portray things like, you want to see the youth come up and everybody coming up and come up and come up and come up, like you're so for the underground, and, so even if you don't think of me as someone who's worth an interview with you, if you see people at a certain level coming up, then it shouldn't be a problem for you to do an interview. You get what I'm saying? Even if someone is busy, they could say, hey, I'm busy. If you don't want to do the interview, just say you don't want to do the interview, but don't inconvenience people. Don't beat around the bush, right? And it's like, if you're so for this come up, why couldn't you just do? And basically my platform, the highlights interviews, is for the underground. It's for people who are on the come up. It's for everyone. It's for professionals. It's for people who are aspiring to do something. It's for upcomers. It's for everyone. But the professionals, when I interview them, I more focus on them giving advice to people who want to get at their level. So if you are so about people coming up and this leadership, then what is the issue to do the interview? That would have been an opportunity for your voice to be heard, for, people at that level to hear you, to hear your advice, right? That's what my platform is about, because I know there's a lot of people, and it's not only artists I interview anybody, business owners, anybody I interview on that channel, right? And that is what it is about. I know there's people who put in a lot of hard work and it just go unnoticed, unrecognized. KG is not blown up as yet compared to how Swanee and they blew up, right? He's not. So it come like, I supported you. I did the interview with you. Your song played on the radio over here, right? In the US, right? You still didn't even bust. So imagine for back then, right? And now it's like, I'm trying to just get to you to do an interview, and it's this beat around the bush and everything like that. And basically this video is just to say, sometimes we need to remain humble. Sometimes you never know, that type of attitude is probably why you're not even blown up on Swanee and their level yet. Because mainly you hear about Rebel, you hear about what's this? I don't even know them like that. No, you hear about K-Lion, you hear about Meds Boss. I don't know if I said Swanee already, but you don't really hear about KG. You don't really hear about KG, right? And to me, it's like, that could even be the reason why you're not, because certain opportunities, yes, I don't have a lot of subscribers on that channel, but before that channel became an interview channel, I had that channel as a personal channel, and I only have a few subscribers, but I had a video on that had thousands of subscribers, but I deleted it once I made it mainly about the interviews, right? YouTube is something where you can use hashtags, certain titles and stuff that you use. Your videos become very, 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 very easily viewed, I would say. And people from all around the world see these videos, and you never know, even if you touch one person, that's good enough. That's like Chronic sang a song saying, even if one person remember his name, he know that he made a change, right? So it's like, what's the big issue? What was the issue to do the interview? And it was, obviously, it's not an in-person interview because I'm in the United States. It was a video call interview. It's not even like you have to go out of your way to do the interview or anything like that, you know? So I'm just saying, like, you know, for me, that experience was like, it was just a big turn off. Like, I really respected KG as an artist and everything, like, you know? But now it's like, it's just a big turn off for me. Because I'm not about that, you know? No matter how big I get, anybody want to do an interview or anything, I'm down for it, you know? So that was just my experience with that. As I said, nothing occurred with Swanee. I deleted the message, the direct message. I don't remember if I sent the email. Like I said, I just contacted him to do the interview at the radio station, and he did do it. And yeah, that's about it. But for me, like, that's how easy you could just lose one fan. And you know, it's like, yeah, it's just one person, but that's just how easy you could lose one fan, you know, because I really respected him and everything. But after that, I was like, okay, like,
years now we doing this music and we getting a sense and we sacrificing so much and we push it so hard. Keep God first, you know, always pray. You know, that's like the most important thing, and you don't know, everything will shape up. Just never give up and put in that work.
Goodness, so you could give out your handles.
We go pray for your brother. We know who we go for them. We go for them. And me did not close, could that depend on my brother for your new polo. See, take empire, so we never go low. Yes, as a premise.
Hey KG, what going on? Long time no talk. I started to do YouTube, right? I started to create YouTube videos. But recently I separate my channels because I had all my videos in one channel, but I learned that your subscribers don't really bill by mixing videos. So I separate my channels, and I came up with this idea to grow my platform, because you know, it's people from all over the world that view videos on YouTube. So my platform not big yet, seeing that I'm starting from zero right now. I'm starting from scratch, but I'm thinking to do interviews. So I don't know if you're gonna be willing for me to interview you. It could be a video call, of course, and then I will just screen record it and put it into my video now. So I don't know if you're gonna be willing for me to help me out with that.
That's the end of my video. I'm always singing. Oh, and actually very soon, like, if there's any upcoming artists, or you know, you're already an artist, but like, you know, financially, because to get beats and stuff is very expensive. Like, if you're an struggling artist, you know, or upcoming artist, you want to get into music or anything, hit me up. Direct message me on Instagram, because I am going to start something very soon. And if you want to learn more about it, just hit me up. You don't have to worry about having to pay for beats or anything like that. Just hit me up and we will talk more about it, guys. My hair is itching. and we'll talk more about it, guys. So that's the end of my video, and I am out.
Yeah, we're celebrating. Yeah, we're celebrating.